The impact of time to the violin sound. That's what we talk about today. Stay tuned and I will explain you what it is all about. Hello, back again. This is Edgar from Cremona, Italy. I'm making superb sounding instruments and I try not to leave anything by chance. And today we talk about time. Since I've started making instruments, one of the biggest enemies for entire Cremona violin making has always been the fact that people said, nah, we don't like modern instruments. We love old instruments. And time's going by, I'm 40 years now here in Cremona already, then it's interesting when instruments come back and you can see how sound has changed over the years and you discover the same character, but a little bit more how it should be. Now, I had these instruments in the past and I don't have any I can show you like this, but then there was a customer of mine, Egidio, very nice guy from California, and he was waiting for my master violin and the master violin of Marco even. Egidio came to Cremona to see how work is proceeding, and at that time he brought back his Violinmaking. And now we have here this violin, and inside, I don't even remember what the year it is, 2022. Man, this is like yesterday, okay? But still, you know, it's interesting. A modern-made instrument, when you pull up the strings, from my point of view, has sound from the very first day. And every time violin makers tell you, yeah, you know, you have to insist and you will see it will become whatever, all nice, but we are living now and you want now a good sounding violin, and even for modern instruments. So you have to choose your instrument at a certain point, but a good instrument sounds from the very first day already good. And it's difficult to imagine that it sounds even better in a few years, because this violin we have recorded for the online store, I don't know how much time it was ago, 1 year, 1.5 years, something like this. And then we played it today again. And Lena just said, wow, this is a violin. I could make a concert on it. It sounded already good at that time, but now you can listen to it, how it sounds after 1 year. What's a Violinmaking? Violinmaking is the road of my workshop here. And Violinmaking is my creation that stands for instruments which we all together here in the workshop make together. Once somebody has finished to the thickness, he gives it to the other one. It's like a group therapy of violin makers. They do everything as it would be one of my master-made instruments, but it's just not made by one person, but by Marco, Min and me together. The result of a project like this is an affordable instrument which sounds really good. You should check them out on my web shop. If you don't find the right model, just write them an email. And don't forget to subscribe. What happened to this Violinmaking is actually my experience to all the instruments I've made in my life. All instruments I've sold, they always increased its sound. If everything is made in a great way, it sounds automatically better. It has to be adjusted. Fine-tuning, it's like your car, you know? And you know, probably one of the reasons that it sounds better after a certain period of time is that there are several theories about it. But one of the theories is that the cells of the wood, especially of the top wood, where there is resin inside, by being played, are vibrating and are kind of spreading this resin inside these free spaces. Imagine they're like rooms, yeah? So if a wood is seasoning, all the resin goes down. When you start playing, then this resin is going to be equally distributed in these holes. This is one fantasy explanation. I don't know. It's up to you if you believe in this one. It could be, something must be. But another thing is, of course, you finish varnishing, you apply water, you sand it, you put on the ground. This is against a certain humidity. Then you put on the varnish. The varnish takes its time. Oil varnish, they say, it takes 12 years to finish the process, the chemical process of the polymerization. So you could definitely hear a difference after 12 years if there is still a certain change of the consistency of the varnish on the instrument, which is changing something. That's another part. And then, of course, it's a very thin object made out of wood. With the pressure of the strings, is certainly getting to its ideal and best working shape. So these could be already pretty important ingredients to increase its sound. And actually, I didn't want to judge now how the sound turned out, but I think the character of sound is the same as in the beginning. And on the other side, you can hear that every single tone played is right there, even quicker. But it's not only about responding. It's something different. It's like a richer tone right in the beginning, a little bit like an electric car when you're accelerating. Now, let's listen to Lena and to the comparison, and then we make a conclusion. Looking forward to see your comments, what you think, how the instrument turned out. I think how the instrument changed is very clear for all the instruments. That's very general. You can say that on every instrument that it works like this. And it should be a great advice for everybody who is a little bit there. I don't know if I should buy, if I click now and don't buy this. Go ahead. It will be a great experience buying an instrument directly from Cremona, Italy. See you soon when we ship you the great instrument. Bye bye.